Welcome to Couple Circle. If you've ever wondered what truly makes a woman feel deeply attracted to a man, you're in the right place. Today, we're revealing 3 rare masculine gestures that can leave a lasting impression according to female psychology. Let's get started. A man's confidence is often misunderstood. Many people believe confidence means speaking the loudest, constantly showing off achievements, or trying to prove superiority. But female psychology suggests that genuine confidence looks very different. It is quiet, steady, and effortless. It doesn't seek attention because it doesn't need approval. This rare kind of masculine energy naturally captures a woman's attention and leaves a lasting impression because it creates a feeling of emotional security. When a man is comfortable with who he is, his actions become more powerful than his words. He doesn't feel the need to dominate every conversation or convince everyone that he is important. Instead, he listens carefully, speaks with purpose, and remains calm even when situations become stressful. Women often notice this emotional stability because it stands out in a world where many people react impulsively to pressure. A man who can stay composed during difficult moments communicates that he is dependable and mature. Calm confidence also shows itself through body language. A relaxed posture, natural eye contact, a genuine smile, and slow, controlled movements often create a stronger impression than exaggerated gestures. These subtle signals communicate that he feels secure in himself. Female psychology suggests that people instinctively associate this type of behavior with reliability and emotional strength. Instead of creating tension, his presence brings a sense of comfort. Another important part of calm confidence is the ability to accept silence. Many people become uncomfortable when conversations pause, rushing to fill every quiet moment with unnecessary words. A confident man understands that silence isn't something to fear. He knows that meaningful conversations don't require constant talking. This relaxed attitude often makes interactions feel more natural, allowing both people to enjoy each other's company without pressure. Women also notice how a man handles disagreement. Someone who is truly confident doesn't become defensive every time his opinion is challenged. He can respectfully listen to another perspective without feeling personally attacked. This emotional maturity is attractive because it demonstrates self-control. Instead of trying to win every argument, he values understanding and mutual respect. That approach creates healthier communication and strengthens emotional connection. One of the strongest signs of genuine confidence is independence. A confident man enjoys spending time with the woman he cares about, but he doesn't depend on her for his happiness or self-worth. He has his own goals, passions, friendships, and responsibilities. His life feels complete on its own, and a relationship becomes something that adds joy rather than filling an emotional void. This balance often creates a healthier and more attractive dynamic because it removes unnecessary pressure from both people. Calm confidence is also reflected in the way a man treats others. He doesn't become polite only when someone can benefit him. Whether interacting with a waiter, a coworker, or a stranger, he shows the same respect and kindness. Women often observe these small moments because they reveal a person's true character. Respect that is given consistently speaks much louder than charm used only to impress. Another rare quality is remaining emotionally steady during uncertainty. Life brings disappointments, misunderstandings, and unexpected challenges. A confident man doesn't panic at every setback or let temporary problems define his mood. Instead, he focuses on finding solutions while maintaining a positive attitude. This resilience creates a sense of stability that many women find reassuring because it suggests he can handle life's difficulties without losing control. It's equally important to understand what confidence is not. Confidence isn't arrogance. Arrogance constantly seeks validation, compares itself to others, and tries to appear superior. Genuine confidence doesn't compete for attention because it isn't built on comparison. A secure man celebrates other people's success instead of feeling threatened by it. His confidence comes from self-respect rather than external praise. Women are often drawn to authenticity because it builds trust. A man who admits when he doesn't know something, accepts responsibility for mistakes, and continues learning demonstrates real strength. Pretending to be perfect creates distance, but honesty creates connection. Female psychology suggests that vulnerability, when combined with emotional maturity, often deepens attraction because it shows courage rather than weakness. Perhaps the most powerful aspect of calm confidence is consistency. Anyone can appear confident for a few minutes, but genuine confidence remains steady over time. It appears in the way a man keeps his promises, follows through on commitments, and stays true to his values, even when no one is watching. Consistency builds trust, and trust is one of the strongest foundations of lasting attraction. In the end, the masculine gesture that quietly melts a woman's heart isn't about expensive gifts, dramatic speeches, or trying to impress everyone in the room. It's the calm confidence of a man who knows his worth, respects others, remains emotionally balanced, and lives with quiet purpose. That kind of strength doesn't demand attention. It naturally earns it. And while flashy behavior may capture someone's eyes for a moment, calm confidence often captures her heart for much longer. One of the rarest masculine gestures is not about physical strength, expensive gifts, or grand romantic surprises. It is the ability to make a woman feel emotionally safe. Female psychology consistently shows that emotional safety is one of the strongest foundations of attraction and lasting relationships. While many men focus on saying the perfect words or trying to impress with confidence and status, they often overlook the simple behaviors that quietly tell a woman, "You can be yourself around me." That feeling is incredibly powerful because it allows genuine connection to grow naturally. Emotional safety begins with consistency. A man who says what he means and follows through on his promises creates trust over time. He doesn't disappear without explanation, only to return days later acting as though nothing happened. He doesn't make a woman question where she stands every week. Instead, his words and actions match. This reliability gives her confidence that she can depend on him. And trust is one of the most attractive qualities a man can possess. Listening is another rare masculine gesture that creates emotional security. Many people listen only long enough to prepare their own response. A man who truly listens without interrupting, judging, or immediately trying to fix every problem sends a very different message. He communicates that her thoughts and feelings matter. Sometimes a woman isn't looking for solutions. She simply wants to feel heard and understood. When a man gives her that space without making the conversation about himself, he creates a deeper emotional connection than he may even realize. Patience also plays a major role in female psychology. Every person has moments of stress, uncertainty, or emotional vulnerability. A masculine man doesn't react with frustration every time emotions become complicated. Instead, he stays calm and patient. He allows conversations to unfold naturally instead of demanding immediate answers. This emotional steadiness shows maturity because he understands that healthy relationships require understanding rather than control. Respect is another powerful gesture that often goes unnoticed. Respect means valuing her opinions even when they differ from his own. It means avoiding insults during disagreements and never trying to embarrass her in front of others. A respectful man doesn't use manipulation, guilt, or intimidation to get his way. Instead, he communicates honestly while protecting the dignity of the relationship. Women often remember how a man treats them during conflict, far more than how he treats them when everything is going well. Another important part of emotional safety is accepting her individuality. A confident man doesn't feel threatened by her success, friendships, hobbies, or personal goals. Instead of trying to limit her independence, he encourages her growth. This sends a powerful psychological message that he values her as a complete person rather than someone he wants to control. Healthy support strengthens attraction because it creates an environment where both people can thrive together. Emotional safety also comes from the ability to remain calm during misunderstandings. Every relationship experiences moments of confusion or disagreement. A mature man avoids raising his voice, making hurtful accusations, or reacting impulsively out of anger. Instead, he chooses thoughtful communication. This doesn't mean avoiding difficult conversations. It means approaching them with respect and emotional control. Women often associate this behavior with long-term relationship stability because it shows he can handle challenges without creating unnecessary emotional damage. Honesty is another rare masculine quality that makes a woman feel secure. A truthful man doesn't play mind games or hide behind mixed signals. If something is bothering him, he communicates it respectfully. If he cares about someone, he expresses it without manipulation. This honesty removes uncertainty and creates clarity, allowing trust to grow stronger over time. Female psychology suggests that predictability in character is far more comforting than unpredictability disguised as excitement. Small, everyday actions often communicate emotional safety more effectively than dramatic romantic gestures. Remembering something she mentioned weeks ago, checking in after an important event, noticing when she seems stressed, or offering encouragement during difficult moments, all demonstrate genuine care. These simple behaviors show attention and thoughtfulness. They tell her that she matters, not just during special occasions, but in everyday life as well. A masculine man also understands the importance of emotional self-control. He doesn't let every mood determine how he treats the people around him. Even during stressful times, he makes an effort to remain respectful and considerate. This consistency creates a sense of stability because she knows his kindness isn't temporary or dependent on perfect circumstances. Emotional discipline is often more attractive than dramatic displays of affection because it reflects genuine maturity. Another overlooked gesture is making a woman feel accepted rather than judged. Everyone has flaws, insecurities, and past experiences they may hesitate to share. When a man responds with understanding instead of criticism, he creates a space where vulnerability feels safe. Female psychology suggests that emotional intimacy grows when people feel accepted for who they truly are instead of feeling pressured to appear perfect. Perhaps the greatest sign of emotional safety is making her feel peaceful instead of anxious. A healthy relationship should not constantly leave someone wondering where they stand or questioning another person's intentions. A masculine man brings reassurance through honesty, respect, consistency, and dependable behavior. His presence reduces stress rather than creating it. Instead of making her chase his attention, he makes her feel valued through his actions every single day. In the end, the masculine gesture that makes a woman melt inside is not about appearing fearless or pretending to be perfect. It is about becoming someone whose presence feels safe, trustworthy, and emotionally steady. When a woman feels that she can express herself freely without fear of judgment, rely on his words because they match his actions, and face life's challenges, knowing he will remain calm and supportive. The emotional bond becomes far deeper than simple attraction. True masculinity is not measured by dominance or control, but by the quiet strength that allows another person to feel secure, respected, and genuinely understood. Many people believe that attraction is built through big romantic gestures, expensive gifts, or dramatic declarations of love. While those moments can certainly be memorable, female psychology suggests that it is often the smallest masculine actions that create the deepest emotional impact. Among these, protective gestures stand out as one of the rarest and most meaningful. Protection is not about controlling a woman or acting like a hero in every situation. Instead, it is about showing genuine care through thoughtful actions that make her feel valued, respected, and secure. These quiet gestures often communicate love far more effectively than words ever could. A truly masculine man understands that protection begins with awareness. He pays attention to his surroundings and notices details that others might overlook. If they are walking together on a busy street, he naturally positions himself on the side closest to traffic. He doesn't do it for praise or recognition. He does it because his instinct is to look after the person he cares about. This simple action may seem insignificant, but it quietly communicates, "Your safety matters to me." Women often recognize these small behaviors because they reflect genuine concern rather than an attempt to impress. Protective gestures are also emotional, not just physical. Life is filled with stressful moments, disappointments, and uncertainty. During those times, a masculine man becomes a source of calm rather than additional chaos. Instead of making problems feel bigger, he helps create a sense of stability. He listens carefully, speaks reassuringly, and avoids reacting with panic or anger. Female psychology shows that emotional stability is deeply attractive because it gives a woman confidence that she has someone who can remain steady when life becomes difficult. Respecting her boundaries is another important form of protection. Many people mistakenly believe that being protective means making decisions for someone else. In reality, genuine masculinity respects her independence while remaining supportive. A confident man never pressures a woman into doing something that makes her uncomfortable. He values her choices and allows her to express herself freely. This respect creates trust because she knows her voice matters within the relationship. Protective behavior is often revealed during uncomfortable social situations. Imagine being in a crowded room where someone is speaking disrespectfully or making a woman feel uneasy. A mature man doesn't ignore what is happening simply to avoid conflict. He calmly supports her, changes the situation if necessary, or helps her leave without creating unnecessary drama. His actions demonstrate courage and responsibility rather than aggression. The goal is never to dominate others, but to make sure she feels safe and respected. Reliability is another powerful protective gesture. A masculine man doesn't disappear when things become difficult. If he promises to help, he follows through. If she needs support during an important event, he makes the effort to be present. These consistent actions build trust over time. Women often associate reliability with long-term security because dependable behavior shows that his care is genuine rather than temporary. Protection also appears through thoughtful anticipation. Instead of waiting to be asked for help, he notices what might make her day easier. If it's cold outside, he offers his jacket. If she's carrying something heavy, he helps without making her feel incapable. If she's had a stressful day, he notices her mood and offers encouragement. These gestures are not about proving strength. They are about showing attentiveness and kindness. Female psychology suggests that feeling genuinely cared for creates a stronger emotional connection than extravagant displays of affection. Another rare masculine quality is protecting her peace of mind. This means avoiding unnecessary jealousy, manipulation, and emotional games. A mature man communicates honestly instead of creating confusion. He doesn't intentionally make her feel insecure just to gain attention or control. Instead, his consistency provides reassurance. She doesn't have to constantly question his intentions because his actions clearly reflect his character. This emotional protection is often more valuable than physical protection because it creates lasting trust. Protective gestures also include standing beside her during difficult moments. Whether she is facing criticism, experiencing failure, or dealing with personal challenges, a masculine man remains supportive instead of disappearing when life becomes complicated. He doesn't judge her during moments of weakness or make her feel alone. His presence communicates that relationships are built through loyalty, especially when circumstances are less than perfect. This dependable support often strengthens emotional intimacy far more than romantic words alone. True protection also means encouraging growth instead of limiting it. An insecure man may try to control a woman's dreams because he fears losing her. A confident man does the opposite. He celebrates her achievements, encourages her ambitions, and believes in her abilities. He understands that supporting her success does not diminish his own value. This emotional security reflects genuine confidence and creates a healthy partnership based on mutual respect rather than fear. It is important to remember that protective behavior never involves control or possessiveness. Female psychology clearly distinguishes between healthy protection and unhealthy domination. A man who constantly monitors, restricts, or controls someone is not demonstrating strength. Genuine masculinity gives freedom while remaining dependable. It protects without taking away independence. That balance is what makes these gestures so meaningful and attractive. Perhaps the most powerful protective gesture is simply being present. In today's fast-paced world, many people are physically nearby but emotionally absent. A masculine man gives his attention fully. When she speaks, he listens. When she struggles, he notices. When she succeeds, he celebrates with her. His consistent presence creates a feeling of comfort that cannot be bought or faked. She knows she can count on him because he repeatedly shows up through both ordinary days and difficult seasons. In the end, the rare masculine gesture that makes a woman melt inside is not about displaying power or seeking admiration. It is about quietly showing through everyday actions that her well-being matters. Whether it is protecting her physical safety, respecting her emotions, supporting her dreams, or standing beside her during life's challenges, these thoughtful gestures communicate something every woman longs to feel: genuine care, unwavering respect, and dependable strength. That kind of masculinity leaves an impression that lasts far beyond any grand romantic moment because it touches the heart in ways words alone never can. Thanks for watching Couple Circle. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell for more relationship insights and female psychology content. We'll see you in the next.